Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're taking a look at the concept video versions from Street Man Fighter Season 1, where it was after the auditions for main dancer have occurred and they have chosen the winners. I do not know about 3 out of the 5 of who was chosen, so some of them will be a mystery, and I'm very curious to see how it turned out. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Nino and Yumiki. Oh, this was Alta's choreo that got picked, but they're the ones that got selected? Oh. Feels like Weedon Boys with the green with the vest too. They're taking a music video like approach too. I love that! Oh, that was such a crispy angle! This makes me like the track a lot. This was really cool. Ooh, boy, that was good. That was good. It started off predictable, like, oh, okay, cool, this is a choreo. But then when it got to the still shot of them and they were just and then they all joined. I love that. That to the end was so fun, and it made me really enjoy the track. It's the first time I heard the track all the way through like that. Let's get into this. Let's rewatch it. So first thing, I was totally expecting them to pick Ote, so it was very interesting that they picked them. But thinking about the entirety of the track, I think it's kind of cool that they went with them because they're able to hit that femme pocket, or that kind of grimy pocket. And with where the song ends up going, I think this was a good call to go with 1 mil. And I don't know if they were factoring that in or whatever, but I think I really like 1 mil's aesthetic on this. This looks really cool. Now they're acting like the artists here, and I think that just reminds me exactly what I just saw from 100 degrees Celsius, right? They go down. I like how they've already started and they're just jumping in. That's super fun. Theirs was one that I really liked, but I thought it was too difficult to audition with. So actually, I really like this. If we like thought hypothetically that all the ones that I really liked, and those were the dancers that made it through the dance rank mission, like if Ambitious took the one with the bat, right? The middle 2, if they took that, I think I would have liked that one a lot more because I loved Ambitious's take on it, and they would have had more time to practice. Here, I liked 1 million, but I thought it was too difficult, so strategically I wouldn't have picked it. But I really liked their choreo, and I like the choices they made were some of the instances that are mad difficult to get right in unison. I like this where they had the levels with people up and other people down. They're just, I love the directions, the redirections. That's just too much for one day worth of content, you know, but they end up doing this, like this boom, boom, boom into the whoa. Yeah, I like that. Da-da-da-da. You're still, that right there. I like that where they all get to do their own whoa. Super fun. This reminds me, I mean, I've seen something similar to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My only thing about this is when you take a look right around here, right next to them, to my main guys, that's an empty spot. So personally for me, I'm like, I really wish that everybody, like, they reposition people, you know, they either should have been at the very top or should have been at the very bottom, and then they had everybody else frame out. That's my only note, is that it's not 100% symmetrical, but it looks so cool back to back. That was this was so cool. Then they join on the second one. They get to kind of have their own vibe right there. This right here, I love this. And I think it's because the pickup. I wasn't expecting the pickup from the track. Yeah, that's so fun. And then it pans out. It's super cool. That little da-da. Woohoo! This whole breakdown is super, super cool. Yeah, so they're doing a lot of unison choreo, which when you think about the time frame, it makes total sense. But I really like the vibe of this, just how they're just vibing through it and they're adding it on. They're making smart choices. It's good. Yeah, that was really cool. I like that one. Definitely exceeded my expectations on what I was expecting. I mean, am I sad that we didn't get to see Ote, my two from Ote, even though they did the choreo for the dance rank, like we didn't get to see that. This feels different than how I felt with the rookie class. I think that also the dancers were switched for that one too. The person who choreographed it versus the one who ended up getting it. It's the opposite effect, because here I really liked their choreo. I thought it was too difficult for the context of that portion of the competition, but because they became main dancer, we ended up getting to see it and it worked out really well with the overall aesthetic of the track. I like that. Going back to rookie with Whistle, I felt the opposite took place. The one where I thought I really enjoyed his choreography the most, he didn't get through the dance rank and he didn't get to do his own choreo, and so the choreo changed and it became more underwhelming just because of things I already said. You know, so I have a whole analysis on the selections that we could look at, that you can go take a look at, but that I really enjoyed this. I think it was a good call, because I was kind of on the fence between the two as well. I could see either taking it, so I think it's really cool that they took it, and I think it elevated it to a really good place that I think Aldo would have taken a different approach. With this, how that breakdown ended up happening with this track, I think what they ended up doing with their groove in their pocket matched way better, and I think everybody ended up looking a lot nicer doing it too. You didn't have as many people you wouldn't have had as many people feeling out of their comfort zone. I felt like this was more successful for the group with this type of style. So yeah, that was really, really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was helpful in some way. I love watching people grow, and I love being able to see different perspectives of people with music choices, whether it's a different change in the dancer or if it's different ways of interpreting songs that maybe I would make a different call. It is really fun to see their interpretation, and I feel like everybody brings something cool or different to the table, and that's what makes the art form of dance so vibrant. And I think it's really cool that we get to share that. I mean, for me, being in the industry, it's really nice that I get to see people who aren't in the industry be able to enjoy it as laymen, or in ways that I feel seen in some extent, you know, whenever I react to these types of videos, and I'm definitely looking forward to continuing on this journey through this show and probably through other shows in the future, where we just get to enjoy each other's company and the discussions and be able to talk through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.